Afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to give you guys some updates here. I tell y'all, I'm really tired, but I gotta keep going. Gotta keep fighting the good fight, and yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm trying to wait for some of y'all to realize that I'm here, and then I'll get going. So while I'm waiting for people, first off, my name is Rashidalala. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And what that means is I'm the first activist to fight to end this thing called colorism, this thing called darkism. I created the first platform in history to fight to end colorism, and I called it dark skin activism. And I created it before people online started talking about colorism, before people online started talking about dark skin. I created this platform in 1998 because of the abuse that I suffered from growing up being a dark-skinned child, a dark-skinned female, and people saying you ugly, you're black, you're this. And I wanted to understand, why was I being treated differently? And so I started this movement called dark skin activism to address it. And dark skin activism consists of me writing books about only dark skin, plays about only dark skin, traveling around the country doing darkism talks. I'm the first person to take my experience as a dark-skinned black woman and turn it into something positive, creative, because I perform my play, which is a one-woman play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, about dark skin. And again, I want to stress, I've been doing this work before anybody online, YouTube, social media, etc. Before even social media existed. I created this platform. People haven't given me credit. They haven't done right by me, and a lot of bad things has happened, but I'm continuing to press forward. And so that's how this lawsuit got going. Okay, that's how I'm just giving y'all a quick backdrop into how all of this started. Long story short, just to let y'all understand how I got online, for those of y'all that don't know, I have been doing my plays and my performances, of course, at a grassroots level, funding my work myself, just working real hard. I put in so much hard work and dedication and devotion. Newspapers started to write about me, even appearing on television, Bay News 9. Social media came along. 2010, I brought the first colorism channel to YouTube. Nobody was talking about colorism. It was never anybody's central focus. It was always mine. So I created the first colorism dark skin channel on YouTube. So it took a couple of years, of course, to get the information out and get people to know about it, because people weren't talking about it the way that they're talking about it today. They was not. I started this movement to where, and got it to the point where it forced people to discuss it when they realized, okay, this is something worthy to be talked about. But I had to suffer in order for it to be talked about. So in 2014, someone sent Tommy Sotomayor my information. I don't know who it was to this day. They had been looking at my Facebook page, where I didn't jump on no bandwagon. I came on social media talking about nothing but dark skin. They sent him a post I made back in 2014. I said, tell a dark skinned female she's beautiful today in a respectful way. And he contacted me through Facebook Messenger back in 2014 and asked me to come on his show and to discuss my dark skin agenda and my book, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. At that time, I did not know who he was. So I took everything I've been doing on a grassroots level before social media existed, brought it online, and I went on his platform. That was in 2014. 2015, I do something called darkism counseling, colorism counseling. Again, the first person to do this. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm giving y'all the facts. No one else precedes me in doing this type of work. They come after me based on my blueprint. But one of the people, one of the dark-skinned women, I'm not going to say her name, that I was counseling for free. Understand that I've been working for free for years doing this because I really love the people. I really care about dark skin issues. It started with me and it just branched out to other people who could feel where I was coming from. So this young lady, she had been reaching out to me and I had been counseling her. And one day she came and she said, Rashida, did you see who Kendrick Lamar's new fiance is? And I was like, no, I don't follow him. And she asked me to go and look. And I went and looked and I went back onto my Facebook and I made my commentary. Again, this is the original commentary that I had actually been doing regarding black males and how they treat dark-skinned women. I've been doing this light years before social media, YouTube, and anybody on reality TV or celebrity had even talked about it. I created this platform. So that post went viral to millions around social media. And black people got wind of it and they trashed me. They mocked me. And then after that, in the aftermath of all the mocking and the trashing back in 2015, they began to plagiarize my work. Black females started to create channels about colorism, which they never cared about before, but they had seen me go viral and they wanted the attention for themselves. They realized, oh, I can come on YouTube and talk about colorism. Even though that wasn't something that they really cared about, their passion, it was all about the views. I am a woman named Cola Booth. We actually created this from our hearts and our soul. And we were the first people to create advocacy around it. And people don't never give us credit. They come and they plagiarize our work and they build channels and they monetize off of us, but they never give credit. They're not original. We are the only two originals. No one else on YouTube can say that. If they do say it, they're not being honest with y'all. And if you do your research, you're going to find out that every single word that I'm saying is true. So also as a part of my dark skin activism from a grassroots level, I brought my plays online, my books and my plays online, which I had been giving away my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which people have plagiarized from that as well. I was giving away that for free on my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. I don't give it away anymore for free because I got tired of people stealing from my work and not giving credit. But the Lord led me to put my book Darkism after I met this young lady when I was in Jacksonville on a dark skin activist tour down there. I was at a black owned vegan restaurant and these two beautiful black women, they walked in and we all started talking. And in the course of conversation, I told her what I do and I gave them my books. And I want to say about 4 months later, she contacted me and sent me this very long text telling me how the book inspired her and thanking me. And she could not believe that there was somebody that was doing the type of work that I was doing. And that led me to say, you know what? The devil is a liar. I'm helping people. God put dark skin activism on my heart, mind, and soul. And I'm going to put my book back up on my website and give it away for free. And that's when I put Darkism, because Darkism started to touch the black man and the black woman. There was a young man back in Fort Worth when I did the dark skin activist tour there in 2017. He came all the way from another town in Texas that was, I believe, somewhere around 3-4 hours away, because he had been following me online just to see the show. And he told me that he works in corporate America, dark skin, and he takes my book to work with him and read it on his lunch break because it gives him the assurance that what he had been experiencing for years was not in his head. And he came to thank me. And I got his picture up on my World's First Dark Skin Activist page. And so experiences like that led me to say, okay, Rashida, these people are stealing from you. They are plagiarizing you. They're not doing right. They're stealing from your work online. They know they're not original. Some of these people have more followers than me, but they didn't build their followers off of colorism. They built it off of other things. Came along, they started taking from my original ideas and passing it off to their already built-in audience. But God led me to put Darkism up there, and that's what I did. I put Darkism back on my website. Anybody can go there and download it for free, because that's my way of continuing to give back to the people, and I'm not going to let the devil stop me from giving what God originally put in my heart, even though there are many people out there that are taking and stealing from my work. So along with my books, I brought my plays online. People kept saying, well, Rashida, I can't come to the DC Black Theater Festival where I perform a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Or they said, Rashida, I can't come to the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, which my play, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, I was personally invited by the founder of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival in 2012 to present my play. Okay, I was on the first Atlanta Black Theater Festival. But people couldn't. They said, "Why don't you bring this online?" People kept telling me that, and at the time I didn't know how to do it, but I kept researching, and finally in 2018 I was able to produce the first pay-per-view online dark skin activist tour, featuring my one-woman show, A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge. I'm a self-producing artist. I have been paying for the production of my play out of my own pocket for years, and then when I brought it online, people started helping me to fund it, because once they saw me perform, I started getting really good reviews, and people love the show to this day. How do I know that? Because I put them little white index cards down, and I would say, I want you guys to anonymously, don't put your name, give me your real true feedback. And people was just giving all this stellar feedback. I remember I went to New York, Harlem, and performed, and I got all this people just loved the show. They loved my work as an artist. And so I decided from now, anytime I do a show, it's always going to be a pay-per-view live stream. And in 2018, I got more people to watch me online than came in the building. And then I did the show again, which leads me up to this lawsuit that I'm in right now. Back in 2015, I forgot to add that when people got wind of what I was doing as a dark skin activist, everybody called me crazy. Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club made me donkey of the day. But then black women started to copy my work. They would watch me and regurgitate everything I was saying, create channels, and I never got a chance to be acknowledged as the person that took all the hits for black women, the founder of this. Everybody just came stealing from me and taking from me, exploiting me. So fast forward up to 2020, I produced another show of A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. And that's when all the cyber harassment and the cyber stalking started with this particular individual. And that's what leads me up to this this lawsuit. Long story short, let me just help y'all to understand what's going on right now without getting into all the details. But I was invited onto this person's platform. The agreement was for me to talk about my play, to promote it in 2020, because obviously I'm selling tickets and I want people to come to my online show. But I never got a chance to talk about my play. I was bombarded and attacked, subsequently kicked off of the show in terms of being cut off the stream. And then afterwards, I asked the person nicely in an email, can you take the video down? Because I felt as if, based on what happened, I never got a chance to promote my play, which was the whole point of me coming on there. It was supposed to be mutual, where I'm, giving content and I'm supposed to promote my play. And it's a part of the exploitation that people online have been exploiting me for years. But this is how the lawsuit ensued, because after I sent that email to this particular person, the harassment, the cyber stalking, the death threats, and let me tell y'all, to this day, even this morning, I've gotten 2 stalking calls. So what ended up happening after I asked this person to take the video down, this person proceeded to go on a barrage of, a stalking, harassment, cyber stalking campaign that, again, it lasts up to this day. So what happened in the aftermath? I was threatened with death. My address was given out. This person threatened to kill me themselves and told their followers to kill me. My phone number, my address, all this stuff was given out. Okay. I received death threats of my body parts being cut up. People sent dead body parts to me. People threatened my daughter. Also, this person made a false claim to CPS, called CPS, said I was abusing my daughter. My daughter was, starving. I wasn't feeding her, that I had, beaten her up, and did this in front of about, it probably reached 100K. Okay. So I decided to stand up and fight back, because I am not the first person that this person has done this to. I decided to fight the bully, the cyber bullying and stalking and harassment of predominantly black women online. And most recently, this person violently got into a violent attack of a black woman on another person's podcast. So the person has a clear pattern of exhibiting violence towards black women. So I decided to fight back because that's my right. I'm well within my legal rights to fight back. You don't have to sit back and just take a person cyber stalking you and giving out your address and threatening to kill you and telling their followers to threaten to kill you. You don't have to take that. So instead of me getting violent back and threatening, I didn't do none of that. I went to the courts, and that's the way that you're supposed to do it. And it's an economic drain, which is why I'm raising funds. So what I want to say before I even continue, I'm asking everybody in the sound of my voice to help me to pay my legal fees. And I'm going to tell you how I got back to paying legal fees again. It's been a long struggle, a protracted struggle, 2 years, but I really need help to pay my legal fees to my new lawyer that I have contacted. I really, 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 really need y'all help. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. And in the next coming days and weeks, I'm going to continue to come on here and ask for donations for my legal defense fund. Because let me tell you why. When I first started this, I lost a couple of battles, and I knew that I was right. I knew that sometimes the judges get it wrong. So the first time when I filed my injunction lawsuit against this person in Florida, I lost the first time, and I also lost the second time. I decided to appeal to the 2nd District Appellate Court. And all this is public record. You don't have to take my word for it. Do your research. Y'all are online. This is public record. I won my appeal in the appellate court because basically, and I don't want to get into all the details, but there was some issues, some jurisdictional issues. You want to know why did I lose? Well, there were some jurisdictional issues that was raised in the first trial that I had, as well as some other issues that was raised. And I knew in my heart that I wasn't supposed to lose. I was supposed to be granted my injunction. So I decided to exercise my right to appeal. And that's exactly what I did. And my appeal was successful. The 2nd District Court of Appeals, they wrote a 19-page opinion. You guys can go read it yourself. I'm not going to release all of that online. It's there. It's there. They wrote a 19-page opinion granting a reversal of the lower court's decision. And what that meant was it had to go back down to the lower court. So now I have a court date of March 17th where I'm going back to court again. And I am going to continue to stand up for my own rights and for the rights of the black women that have been bullied, cyberstalked, and hated online for no other reason than being black. Now, I need y'all help because I have just been, drained financially in this 2-year battle, this struggle to get to exercise my rights. It's very difficult. And a lot of people would have gave up. If y'all knew what I done went through over the last 2 years, a lot, but I never gave up. All y'all got to do is read the public court records. Everything that I'm saying is right there. So I want to go into court with an attorney. I don't want to go into court by myself. I want legal representation again, but it costs money. And I'm asking everybody that believes in justice, because again, I am not the only one that has been stalked, cyber harassed, threatened with death by this person. I'm not the only one that's been cyber bullied, and it's illegal. So when I stand up for myself, it's also going to help other people. That's just what it is. So I'm asking everybody in the sound of my voice to please go and make a donation to help me pay for my lawyer. I have found an excellent lawyer that believes in me, that has reviewed this case, that knows all the facts of the case, and that is prepared to represent me. And I need justice, and I'm asking everybody to please donate to my legal defense fund. All you need to do, you can go to my Cash App, you can go to my PayPal, And, you know, these people coming on here mocking me, and see, this is what I have to take. Harassment because of what this person has done to me, but I'm not going to stop because I'm well within my rights. I'm well within my constitutional legal rights, and I'm not going to stop. So those of you that believe in justice, those of you that believe that you shouldn't be come online with original ideas, and people, they don't like you because you black or female and stalk you and threaten to kill you and give people your address and tell them to go kill you, you know, if you believe that that is wrong, I'm asking you to make a donation to help me pay for my attorney. My Cash App, once again, is $rashidalala. And the people that's coming on here hating on me, y'all should know by now I'm not going to stop. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. I don't care. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop fighting. Yes, they did, Ebony. They threatened, this person sent their followers after me, told them that he would kill me, and told them that they should kill me. Gave out my address to thousands of people, gave out my phone number, and after that, I started getting death threats. I have all the evidence. This is all public record. I have all the evidence. I also had to seek therapy because of the emotional trauma and the distress that I went through and still going through for the past 2 years. Even ended up with anxiety and depression, and currently taking medication to help me with these things. Y'all just don't know what I went through. My PayPal is, Ebony, is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I'm asking y'all to please help me, please donate, because I need help. It's just that simple. You can't, I'm a fighter, but even if you're a fighter and you won't give up, you still need help. Everybody needs help in this world. And I'm on here appealing to y'all, if you believe in justice, to help me. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the details and the particulars of the case, but let me tell you, this stuff is public record. I just told y'all I won my appeal. That should tell you that it's public record. I won. For those of y'all that's coming on here, you know, just to heckle and haggle me, and just go do your research. I won my appeal. Okay? And that's why I have to go back to court, because that means the case got to go back down to the lower court. That's what the appeals court, they agreed with me. I knew that I was right, and I wasn't going to stop until I got justice. And so now I'm asking y'all to help me to continue to get justice by making a donation. I'm going to repeat my PayPal, my Cash App. Y'all can go to my GoFundMe. Right now, my GoFundMe, my short-term goal is to reach $12,000. I'm at $11,000. Somebody go on there and donate $1,000. It's going to pay the attorney. It's going to my attorney fees. If y'all understood how much attorney fees I accumulated fighting this, y'all just don't know. I got the invoices to prove it. Excuse me. And I just can't do it no more alone. I need help financially. I need legal help, financial help, to continue to fight this. So my Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. And a lot of y'all don't realize how groundbreaking my case is, my appeals that I won, in terms of the impact that it will have on people cyber stalking and cyber bullying and cyber harassing people online. My case is probably the first of its kind. So it's actually a precedent. And I feel deep in my heart, the right thing to do is to support me. If y'all really care about me as a person that's out here fighting this fight, go financially support me. I'm telling you, I need help to pay my legal fees. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Please go and make a donation today. If you want to go to my PayPal, it's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, it's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. My GoFundMe, all you got to do is Google Rashida GoFundMe. Thank you, Ebony. I appreciate everybody on here that is supporting me. Okay? I appreciate everybody on here that is supporting me. And you sitting up here telling me to take a shower. Well, I don't always have to come on here dressed up and looking cute. I take offense at you saying that. I'm actually at the park. That's why I'm dressed like this. I don't have to get dressed up and get cute to come on here just to say what God putting on my heart. Whenever the spirit hits me, then that's what I'm doing. I'm at the park getting ready. That's where I'm at right now. That is why I am dressed like this. So you coming on here saying, this is what I'm saying. People are always trying to say negative, evil things to hurt Black women online. That's the devil. But I'm not going to stop. If I come on here looking whatever, it's not about me. It's the message. I'm going to get the message out. I'm going to say when the spirit hits me, I'm coming on here to talk. I'm not here to impress or please anybody. That's not what this is about. This is about getting justice. No one has the right to threaten to kill you because they don't like you because you're Black and female. No one has the right to come on and threaten to kill you for your views. I never came online threatening to kill nobody. I never came online harassing and stalking people. I never did that. People did that to me. Some more people than I can. And you coming on here talking about how I look? Trust me, I know if I want to look good, I know how to look. I look damn good. I'm out here getting ready to go and get my exercise on out here. What is you saying? So please don't come on here doing that. Everything ain't about how somebody look. See, y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. I'm just telling you, you're worried about the wrong thing. And that's a part of the problem. People sitting up here worried about the wrong thing. I'm just tired of it, but I'm gonna keep on fighting. Yes, as a fighter, I do get tired, but this is what God put on my heart to do. I just could not lay down and let somebody break the law and exploit me. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting me on here. Miss Cardio Queen, I can't really see because of all that sun in my face, but I want to thank you to the people that are making donations and helping me. Like I said, this stuff is public record. I don't have to come on YouTube and make up stuff. I would never do. I'm showing my face. This is my integrity on the line. I've always been a person with a ton of integrity. I always do what I say I'm going to do. And I love you right back. I love y'all. The people that's showing me love on here, I love y'all right back. I'm not going to stop because I know I've been wronged. I know the injustice that I have suffered over 2 years. I know the emotional distress and trauma that I have gone through that y'all don't see on camera. Y'all sit up here and talk about me and say negative, but y'all have not walked in my shoes. You have not had people calling you threatening to kill you and blow up your house all times of the morning. You have not had people cyber stalk you, telling you they're going to come to your house with an AKA-14. You have not had people having your address and sending you dead body parts, saying they're going to kill your family. That's all happened to me. I have a right to pursue justice. So please don't come on here. If you want to pursue the hate, please go somewhere else. Just don't come on my channel doing that, because I'm not about that. I'm coming on here telling the people that are concerned with what is going on. I won my appellate case. It's the 2nd District Court of Appeals. I won the case. Go look it up. Because of that, it had to go back to the lower court. And now I need to hire an attorney. I am so stressed out from all of this. I need an attorney to help me. We have to recognize when we need help and ask for it. And that's one thing about me. I've never been afraid to ask the people for help that support me. And I'm asking everybody that supports me to go and make a donation. This is what I need y'all to do right now. The Cash App. Thank you to the person that just donated. I really appreciate you. I don't know if you want me to say your name, But I appreciate your donation. Every dime of your donation that you just sent me is going to pay the lawyer. I don't care how big or small, it's going to pay my attorney. People don't just work for free, y'all. It's their time and energy. You have to pay for it. So I'm asking y'all to support the cat, and make sure y'all share this video. Share this video with as many people as possible, because I feel like I'm the lone person that has stood up to this bully. And I'm not getting the support that I deserve. And I've actually still kept fighting. Think about that. I won my case. After a long, protracted battle, I still won my appeals case. I won. But again, it has to go back to the lower court. And I need representation. So please, my Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. My PayPal, I'm so tired, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Ice Cream Lady Dream, I'm like mentally drained, but I gotta keep going. I gotta keep fighting, because I know I'm fighting for what's right and for future generations of Black women that's gonna come behind me online that will know that I did my duty to help other people. That's really what this is about. It's getting justice for me, but it's also going to help other people. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You can, if you want to give to my GoFundMe. Thank you to the person that's putting the Cash App in here. I am so sleepy. I'm so tired. I'm about to get off here because I'm just tired. But I will come back and do another fundraising live. I'm not gonna stop. You can Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and I'm praying that there's $1,000 donor out there that can get me to that short-term goal of raising $12,000. Every dime is going to the lawyer. It's not going to me. It's going to the lawyer. So yes, please go make a donation. You can choose from my Cash App, my PayPal, or my GoFundMe. You can find my Cash App and my PayPal just by going to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com, and scroll down by my book, and you're going to see the Cash App and you're going to see the PayPal. My website is darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Again, you'll find my PayPal, my Cash App right there on the website. Please go and make a donation today. And I will be back to talk to y'all again to do another fundraiser, because I'm not going to stop until I raise the money, because this is so important. I have until March 17th, so I don't have a lot of time. So all of y'all that support justice and support me, go make a donation. And then he's sitting up here talking about somebody living in their car. So what if I was living in my car? So what? This is just leave. I'm gonna block people off of here if you keep coming on here harassing me. You worried about the wrong thing. Talk about somebody. I used to be homeless. Ain't no shame in my game. So what? I used to be homeless. I sure did. Talk about somebody living in their car. I don't live in my car. I don't have to explain nothing to you. You're a hater. You're an evil, jealous, hating, devious, devilish person to come up on here and just start shit with me for no reason. You just, it's just crazy. But God got me, and God gonna take care of me. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. I don't live in my car. For the record, even though I owe you no explanation, but I see the hater coming on here. I don't live in my car. Was I homeless before? Yes, I was. I was homeless back in what? When was this? Like a long time ago. But God brought me up out of that. And what? So what? You think I'm going to be embarrassed because of that? You think that's going to stop me? It's not. It's actually going to make me go harder. Thank you. Miss Cardio Queen, you said it's totally illegal to make threats against someone's life and to encourage others to do it. That's exactly what I'm doing, Miss Cardio Queen. That's why I'm on here raising money. Okay. So once again, before I leave, I'm going to let you guys know where you can donate. I'm asking everybody to make a donation. And I want to thank you to everybody that's supporting me, even if I didn't get to your name on here because it's the sun here and I can't barely see all the comments. I'm very sleepy and tired. The Cash App is $RashidaLala, 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 $RashidaLala. And you're going to see my face on there. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Or you can Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe and make a donation there. I'll be back to talk to y'all again soon. And thank you. I appreciate y'all. The world's first and only dark skin activist. I'm out.